Brothers and sisters, Brother John here for Watchmen for that great day. And I'd like to just share some findings and information and add to my last two previous videos these thoughts and understanding as well. I would be remiss if I didn't. So here we go. Bear with me on this because I'm trying to do my picture deal here, making sure everything is on camera. Alright, let's see if I can adjust this. Hang out with me. Alright, here we go. Just going to show you again the UN logo. So here's the picture of the UN logo right here. Right? Now, let's see if I can bring it. Okay, there we go. Now I want you to understand something. This picture or this logo, and I've told you this in my last video, but I'm going over the information to reassure and so you can understand that this is exactly what Revelation 6:2 is talking about. What is this? This is the world, all this here, this earth. This is the earth. This is the 5 concentric circles starting from the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the olive wreath. Alright, this is the olive wreath that is around the earth. Alright, all these, which is what? The Stephanos. Okay? Now, what I want to read to you is something that will definitely give you the understanding that this wreath, this olive wreath, is the crown, is the Stephanos that's given to the white horse rider. Because right here is the North Pole. Okay? This is the North Pole. So I'm going to read, bear with me while I turn the camera around. I'm going to read something in Isaiah chapter 14. Alright, Isaiah 14:2. 14, 12, and 13. It says, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit. This is the important thing when it comes to the logo. Very important, and it also ties into Revelation 13. We're going to go there next, but this is what this one little verse right here speaks volumes. It says, I will sit. This is Lucifer talking. It says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. All right, the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Now watch this. Because in Revelation, when you read about mountains, okay, a mountain is a kingdom, all right? That's important to realize. So we have this. What is this? This is 7 continents on the earth. This is the earth for all practical purposes. This is the crown given to the leader, okay, given to the ruler on the white horse. This is the North Pole. I will sit on the congregation. Where's the congregation? It's not there, although there might be a few people in there. Where's the congregation? All of these people out here are the congregation. I will sit on the congregation. I will sit also upon the mount, all right? The mount or the kingdom, all right? This is all the kingdom. The whole world is the kingdom. I will sit also upon the kingdom of the congregation in the sides of the north. You ready for this? Where's the sides of the north? Where? Well, there's the North Pole. There's the North Pole. Where are the sides of the North Pole? All around it. All around it. There's the sides of the North, people. Brothers and sisters, there's the sides of the North. These are all the sides of the North. From the North, everything is from the sides of the North. You understand? These lines define it. Everything that comes out from the North. There we go. Everything that comes out from the sides of the North. No wonder it's a target. Okay? It's crosshairs. Lucifer's target is this earth. The crown that is given to this ruler who is Lucifer. Okay? And who sits on the whole world. Okay? He wants to own or be in charge of or command as the one world ruler the whole earth. I think that's enough said for that. I think that's enough said for that. Now, alright? Wow. Alright, now, we're going to go to Revelation 13. See what we can find there. Revelation 13, I believe, and 5. I believe it's that. Alright, Revelation 13:5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. Okay? And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Yeah, well, I don't know if that's exactly what I was looking for. But we know that power is going to be given to somebody, and that somebody would be this beast or the ruler that comes up, all right, out of the sea. The beast that rises up out of the sea, as John said, he stood on the sand of the sea, and he saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Remember what the 7 heads and 10 horns is symbolically? The 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads would be the 7 continents. The 10 horns would be the 10 unions, which the UN has divided this earth up into. 10 unions. Okay? That's important. That's all important because it all has to do with the UN. The UN is the world, is the 4th beast, as in Daniel chapter 7. The UN is the 4th beast. Okay? And it stamps the residue with its feet, and it devours the whole earth. Remember that. There's the center, there's your north, right there. Alright. There's your wreath, the olive wreath, right there, given to the victor of the Olympic Games, alright? Alright. We're not playing no Olympics here, but this is the winner of the games, okay? Think of the games that the elite play. The winner of the games will be the ruler of the whole world. Alright? King of the world. Okay? It's not our king that's talking about. Okay? The king of this world, the same as the devil, the god of this world, the earth. Okay? The things of the world, the earthly things. Not the godly things, not the beauty that God created originally. Alright? But remember, anything that comes in that is a world ruler is going to, have a world government, and it's always going to be man. And anything in man's eyes, all things seem right, but the ends thereof are death. Right? So, remember when they shall say peace, peace and safety. That's literally what the UN was set up to do, is to provide peace for the world, okay, through all the nations. Yet, it seems like they're coming against Israel, yet they're the ones that put Israel, made that, demarcated the the property lines. They made they surveyed the property lines for Israel, the little land of Israel that we see today. God had given Abraham in that covenant land from Egypt all the way to the Euphrates. So that little land that they outlined and stuck Israel, the Jews that were alive after the Holocaust, that little land is placed there. They're governing that. God said, don't touch that land, and yet that's what they've done. They've outlined that land, in Israel, to demarcate that little land of Israel, which is a very small piece of property from what God gave originally, which was the original covenant. So what did they do? They have broken the covenant. There's just so much to all this. But I'll leave it at that. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Remember that? The North Pole, and he sits on the sides of the mount of the congregation, right? The congregation would be all the people of the land in the world, congregation, the whole world. And he sits, in the congregation and sits on the sides of the north. There's north and there's all the sides. God bless you. Brother John out. God bless.